We live in an era of hyper-connectivity, yet the internal landscape for many men feels like a deserted city. It's a quiet crisis. It's not always about being physically alone, it's about the growing inability to bridge the gap between ourselves and the rest of the world. In The Silent Voice, Shoya's loneliness is self-imposed, a cage built from past mistakes. He sees the world through X's, a visual representation of the wall he's built to protect himself from judgment. Many men today live behind those same X's. We are taught that to be self-sufficient is to be strong. But as Shoya learns, isolation isn't strength, it's a slow erosion of the soul. True bravery isn't suffering in silence, it's the terrifying act of finally looking up and taking the X off someone else's face. Then there's the other side of the coin, the survival loneliness seen in Chainsaw Man. Denji doesn't have time to ponder his identity because he is too busy surviving. For many, the loneliness epidemic is disguised as the grind. We view ourselves as utilities, providers, protectors, or workers, forgetting that we are also human beings who require connection to function. Denji's desperate craving for touch and belonging isn't weakness, it's a primal reaction to a life that treats him like a machine. The tragedy isn't that we are lonely, the tragedy is believing we are supposed to be. Both these stories reach the same conclusion: connection is a risk. It's messy, it's painful, and it's inconvenient, but it's the only antidote. To break the cycle, we have to start by dropping the performative armor. We have to be willing to be seen in our messiness, just like Shoya, and we have to demand more from life than just bare minimum survival, like Denji. We've been fed a dangerous narrative, the strong silent type. We see it everywhere, in media, in our upbringing, and in the culture at large. We are taught that a real man is an island, entirely self-contained, unbothered by pain, and allergic to vulnerability. But look closer at these stories. The strong hero who never talks about his feelings is often the one who ends up the most tragic. When we prioritize stoicism over communication, we aren't becoming stronger, we are just becoming more isolated. We've turned loneliness into a badge of honor, when in reality, it's just a barrier to the very life we're trying to build. If you look at the turning points in these anime, they aren't big, dramatic battles. They're small, quiet moments of radical honesty. It's the moment someone admits, "I'm scared," or "I don't know what I'm doing," or simply, "I want to be here with you." Being a protagonist isn't about being the strongest, the coolest, or the one with the most kills. It's about being brave enough to stay connected in a world that makes it so easy to drift away.